is up, guys? It's Killer Penguins here, and today I'm bringing you a tutorial on how to zoom in on certain things in the scene, or maybe stop the scene in the Sony Vegas Pro 12. So what I'm going to be showing you guys today is kind of like how to do something along the lines of this, where the scene stops and it zooms in on something, and then it'll maybe zoom out and the scene will pick up right back where it left off. So first off, we're gonna have to start off with learning the basics of this. So what you're gonna want to do is what I usually do to figure out where I want to do this is use the arrow keys to do frame by frame, and you can zoom in to get closer to the thing, or zoom out with hitting up arrow. The up arrow gets closer, and down arrow will get farther. So what you do is you go frame by frame. So you go, alright, I want my, well, it's called pan and crop and stuff like that. So to crop something, you get closer and stuff, you crop stuff out. And so what you're going to do is you're going to scrub through this and go. So I want my cropping to go through here, and I'm gonna crop on this guy right here who's getting shot, which is my friend, and we're gonna crop him. We're gonna crop everything out around him. We're gonna get a lot closer. We're gonna zoom in on him. So I want it to last from the beginning till here. So you hit S on the keyboard to cut the thing. I usually cut it. You don't really have to, but I do it just to keep it a little neater. So you're going to want to hit this button right here. It's kind of like it makes a box, and it has lines extending from each the top left and the top or the bottom right corner. Hit that button. Something like this should pop up. Now this looks a little confusing, but it's I hate this when this happens, but alright, so so down here you're going to have each keyframe. So here's a frame, 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 stuff. So here's him getting shot. So I want to focus in on him getting shot. So use, get this little like scrubbing thing. You can also use the arrow keys here too. Get a little closer, come out. I usually use it on the default thing. So let's see here. So I want it to start. I'm going to start here. So you see how he starts keeling up there? The game hasn't rendered in the blood yet, but there it is. So I want to start it here. So right here, what you want to do is just make this. The program will automatically make a keyframe. That's what each one of these things are called. So you're going to make it smaller, however size you want it to be, and focus it on that. So everything inside this box will be able to see, and everything outside the box won't be able to be seen. So you can do it that way. Alright, and then you want to come to the end here, hit, and then right click on it and hit restore. So now if we exit out of here and we go back to here, you're going to see it jumps there, and if you see that, it jumps to where he is real quick and goes back. Now to fix that, or maybe you want him to be focused on for a lot longer than just like a second. So right now, where it's over here, its priority is to move the crop and crop him into the thing and everything out. But once you hit that, it's like, alright, we got to go back to where it's over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit and right click this where it's where you wanted it. Alright. Right click, hit copy, and then come over here and paste it. So now here it'll stand still, and then it'll start moving out. Once it hits this marker right here, it'll start going back. And some things you can do is hit control and click on every one of these top keyframes, and then right click on one of them, and you can have a linear, a fast, a slow, a smooth, a sharp, a hold thing. I usually do smooth to make it look smooth and stuff. So once you have that, you have you can have a lot more than this if you're doing something complex, but I'm only going to the basics. So from here to here, it's going to be moving in to crop him in and get closer on a view. And then from here to here, it's going to stay there, focus on him. And then once you hit this keyframe, it's going to go back out and get the whole picture. So that's how that's going to work. So now we exit out of that and we come over here. And you see how it stayed there for a couple of seconds? So maybe you want that a little longer. So you're going to be like, alright, so I like it starting there. So let's move this out. Oh crap. Make sure you don't have them all selected. So make sure you click on one of them and it has that little diamond in it. So maybe drag this one out a little farther. So now it has more time there. Alright. So now exit out of that. Come over here. And you see how it stays there longer? Maybe you want it even longer, so you drag it out to there. Now, let's see here. Now let's see how that looks. So he stayed there a lot longer. Now, you can have a lot more duration if you use more of the clip, but that's pretty good. Now that you know how to crop stuff in and out of the film and stuff, motion cropping, I would say, is a lot harder than the still image stuff. So let's get rid of all what I just did there. Hitting Command Z. Alright, so now we got this. Alright, say oh, nope. Alright, say whenever this blood explodes, I wanna stop that, and I wanna stop that scene, just take a picture of it, and just crop into that blood going everywhere. So up here at the top, you're gonna see a save snapshot to file. You're gonna hit that, and then a screen like this will pop up. You can name this anything you want. So I'm gonna say image number 1. So that'll save right to your desktop or wherever the heck you want it to save. So you're about to see my dirty desktop. So it's right here. So we're gonna go open that back up, bring it over here, and we're gonna drag it down to there. So now you have a picture in there, and you're gonna want to keep this where you took the picture at, and you want to split it right there, and you want to drag it over. So now, if you watch it, we're gonna little zoom out here. I like to keep the pictures on top. So now, if we play this, we got bang, stops. We got stops. You can do anything within this stuff, and then it starts up again. And then from in here, you can do the same thing as I showed you. You can crop it. So here's your timeline you got again. Alright, so say I want it to zoom in slowly, so I'm going to get a little bit time there. Alright, so you want to cut it out, go there, and then restore it. So now, as we saw before, this will slowly go in and bounce back out. Now this is more gradual because we have a lot more time. Alright, so now say have me paste that one over here. Copy, paste. There we go. Alright, so now it'll stay there a lot longer. I'll say let's move that one right about there. Out a little bit. Let's do that control, select all of them. Alright, and then hit smooth. Get out of there. And then we got something that looks like this, where it stays there for a little bit, and then it zooms back out, and the scene starts and stops again. Now, I wouldn't say trim anything off of the moving parts, so don't trim anything off of this beginning part here. and don't ever trim anything off of the ending part here. But you can trim as much as you want off of the picture because it's just a still image. So say if I want to get rid of that. Now if you shorten after you've just cropped, it's going to screw everything up. So see how I only have 2 dots now? Now I mean if we leave that there, let's go see what it looks like now. Yeah, that's a little weird. So we're going to crop it. So what does it look like here? So yeah, put this over here, put this over here, right click on it, hit restore, then click on it, click on every one of them, right click, smooth, there we go. Now it should be good. But now it should be faster because we have a lot less time. So the more time you have here, the lot slower it'll go. So hope this helped you guys. If you guys have any questions, anything that needs to be cleared up, please leave it in the comments. Also, if you have anything that needs to be, like any tutorial suggestions for me, anything that you guys need help with, just leave it in the comments, or follow me on Twitter. I tweet out every once in a while. I'm looking for some tutorials to do if you have any suggestions. That's where this one came from. Some person on Twitter replied to my tweet, and I'm fulfilling his question. So thanks guys for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.